We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia. Apologies about the delay. Originally, I was supposed to go live at 8:30 p.m., but we did have a bit of a power outage, and we weren't able to go live. I couldn't even tell anyone for a while, so apologies about the small delay, guys. But we're here, round 21 of the NRL. It's going to be another very big round of footy. If you followed the tips last week, I got 6 from 7. The Roosters are the only team that let me down last week. So we had a pretty successful round. Just like those damn Roosters. Those damn Roosters let me down. But if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate that. We are now on the run to the finals. We got about 6 or 7 rounds to go until finals footy. So my Cowboys are thereabouts. Hopefully we can get into the finals and cause some impact. But anyway, it's going to be another fascinating round of rugby league. Hello to the live chat, as always. Jason Reader, Mustard Cat, SS Storm Fan, Josh Rabbitohs 24, Jeffrey, Riley, Charlie, Will Pearson, Luke Melbourne Storm Fan. G'day Lockie, g'day everyone that's here. Hope everyone is doing well. And yes, we are doing the tipping video live stream on a Monday night because why the hell not? Now, I know there's no footy on Thursday, so I could have waited till tomorrow, but I just want to get the tips out there, man. I don't want to have to rely on a couple of players for team. It's like I've been doing it on Tuesdays as of late just because it's been a lot of games have been Origin affected, but now the Origin's behind us. I thought, why not? Why not? I might as well do it tonight. But without further ado, let's get into the round of footy. And it all begins. No Thursday night footy due to the NRLW beginning, but we have Friday night football to start with. Friday, 6 o'clock, we got the New Zealand Warriors taking on the West Tigers at Go Media Stadium over there in New Zealand. The Warriors are the favourites at $1.25. The West Tigers are at $4.10. The West Tigers couldn't beat the West Tigers couldn't even beat probably a local team at this stage. They are an absolute disaster. Nothing's going right for the West Tigers. This might be a game where they may look at and go, we might fancy our chances here. But with it being played over there in New Zealand, Warriors need to win. I know their season's probably over. Warriors probably won't make the 8 from here, but mathematically, there's still an outside chance. So the Warriors need to win this, and I think they will. So I'm going to tip the Warriors to win by 14 points. Warriors by 14 in this game. And first try score, I'm going to go Aden Fanua-Blake. I think he can crash over for the first try of the game. So I'll go Warriors by 14 points, 13 plus win for the Warriors. AFB for the first try scorer. The other game on Friday night sees the Parramatta Eels at home at CommBank Stadium against the Melbourne Storm. And goodness me, if you think the West Tigers couldn't beat a local team right now, Parramatta are probably in the exact same position. Parramatta are a mess. Storm, obvious favourites, $1.15. Parramatta at $5.30. No Mitchell Moses. I don't care if it's at Parramatta. Parramatta are absolutely screwed. The whole club is an absolute mess at the moment. Things aren't going good. A lot of players really unsure if they're going to be there going forward. So, yeah, Melbourne, and they might even be getting Munster back. We don't know. So, that'll be a big inclusion if Munster happens to play. So, I'll go the Storm very comfortably. Storm by 24 points here. They'll have a really big win on Friday night out at Parramatta. And first try scorer will go with Melbourne's right winger, Will Warbrick. Storm by 24 points. Rightio. Let's get into Saturday. Holy smokes. Now, let me just say quickly before I continue with the stream. Super Saturday has some of the best games this weekend. Like, there are some absolute bangers. Like, you want to talk about finals football and teams playing for their season and whatnot. Well, what a game this is. Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock, up there at Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. We have the Brisbane Broncos taking on the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs from Suncorp Stadium. What a game this is going to be, man. There's a lot up for grabs here. Can the Bulldogs win a game on the road? Or will the Broncos continue their run for finals? The Bulldogs have only won one away game out of 8 this year, so they've got to get their away record intact if they want to play finals. So, big game this one, man. Obviously, the Broncos had a good win over the Knights on the weekend, and the Bulldogs had a narrow loss to the Cowboys. So, it's going to be a close game. Broncos are favourites at home, though. $1.45. Bulldogs, $2.80. I do rate the Bulldogs' chances, but I just feel like the Broncos are starting to find a bit of momentum. I know it was only Newcastle, but I got a gut feeling Broncos are just going to continue to win until they play someone that's going to really give them a game. I think the Broncos will win this. I think the Broncos will win by about 10 points on Saturday afternoon. Broncos by 10. And first try scorer, we'll go with the Broncos 5'8". Ezra Mam. Broncos to beat the Dogs. Should be quite an entertaining game there. Saturday 5:30. Another big game. This one for my Cowboys. We take on the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks up there in Townsville. 5:30 on Saturday night. Cowboys $1.80 favourites. Sharks at $2. Couple of things I'm worried about as a Cowboys supporter. We haven't beat the Sharks in a regular season game since 2018 round 1. That was Thurston's 300th game. So that is a concern straight away. Sharks seem to always have the wood on us. It's like a bogey team. We got a horrible record against the Sharks. So it's going to be a tough game, man. I think this is going to be a really tight one. This will test where we're at too. This will really test where we're at. I think we can win though. If we get the start right, I think we've got the team and we've got the confidence to win. So obviously I'm going to tip the Cowboys to win. I'll go the Cowboys by 6. I think it'll be a really close one. Cowboys by 6. First try scorer. I'm going to go Scott Drinkwater this week. I'm feeling a Drinkwater try. I think he might find some points early on. So Drinkwater to score the first try. Cowboys to beat the Sharks by 6 on Saturday night. Now moving on to the game of the round. An absolute blockbuster. A battle for the top 4. You've got the Sydney Roosters at Allianz Stadium on Saturday night up against the Manly Warringah Seagulls. Wow. What a match, man. Now, the Roosters, I believe, are 4th on the ladder. Manly are in 5th. If Manly win, they can overtake the Roosters inside the top 4. So, look, man, I know Manly fans have been criticised in the past about them not travelling to games. Well, I'm telling you, I think a lot of Manly fans will attend this game. I think they will definitely attend this game. This is going to be an absolute beauty. Saturday night at Allianz. Look at the odds, man. Roosters $1.50, Manly $2.50. The Sydney Roosters have not beaten a top side yet, except the Dogs. Roosters have lost to pretty much everybody in the top 8, except for the Bulldogs. Obviously, they beat the Bulldogs once and lost to the Bulldogs, but they haven't beat anyone else in the top 8. And I think the Roosters need to make a statement, but I don't see it happening. I think Manly will win. I really do. I just like what Manly are doing at the moment. I know Ola Kawatu's still not going to be back, but the way Manly are playing at the moment, I just think they can go there on Saturday night and get a win. I just like them in this game. I'm going to take Manly to win. Manly by 4. Should be an absolute banger on Saturday night. Manly by 4. I think Roosters might score first, so I'll go Angus Crichton for the first try, but I seriously do think Manly will win. Manly will beat the Roosters by 4 Saturday night. Should be a great game of footy. All right, moving on to Sunday football now. We got the early game, 2 o'clock. The St. George Illawarra Dragons up against the reigning premiers, the Penrith Panthers. This game, I believe it's at Wollongong. I'm just going to double check. I believe it's Wollongong, Dragons and the Panthers. And it is at Wollongong Sunday afternoon. Now, Penrith 125 favourites, Dragons at 390. Dragons have got a tough draw coming up and they're in the hunt for finals. Dragons need to win at least one game against one of the top sides to stay in the hunt. Because if they lose to Penrith this week and then get flogged by Melbourne next week, their confidence and top 8 hopes are going to be on life support. So, big game this one. It's hard to tip against Penrith. I think Penrith will win, but I don't think they'll win by as much as people are going to say. I'll go Penrith by 14 points. I think Panthers will get it done. I think Dragons will be in the game. I just feel like Penrith got a little bit too much for the Dragons. I'll go Panthers by 14 points. And you know what? I reckon Dragons might even score the first try. I'll go Zach Lomax to score first. Panthers by 14. Should be a good one, though, Sunday afternoon. The Channel 9 game on Sunday afternoon, we got a small Queensland derby. We've got the Dolphins up against the Titans up there at Suncorp Stadium. Dolphins, $1.50. Titans at $2.60. They've played 3 times, and the Dolphins have won all 3 against the Titans so far. If you remember last year, Gold Coast played the Dolphins at Suncorp, and the Gold Coast led, I think it was 28-0 or something, and they got run down. Well, 26-0 and got beat 28-26. So I imagine the Titans will want to forget about that one. But yeah, Dolphins, Titans. Titans have got nothing to play for now. They can't make the top 8. Dolphins trying to stay within the top 4 and potentially try to get a home final. Look, Gold Coast were horrible against Manly on the weekend, and Dolphins, look, they'll be disappointed with how they let that 14-point lead slip against Penrith. But I just feel like back at Suncorp Stadium, in front of their home fans, day game as well, should be high scoring. I feel like the Dolphins will win. I'm going to take the Dolphins. I'll go Dolphins by 12. I think Titans can keep it somewhat close. I'll go Dolphins by 12 points. First try scorer. Give me Herbie Farmworth at left center. Score the first try. Finns to win that one by 12 on Sunday. And the final game of the round, we head to the nation's capital down there in the cold in Canberra. Raiders and Souths. Raiders 165, Souths 225. Pretty much the Jack Whiten Cup, really. Jack Whiten versus Canberra. We all know that's going to be quite interesting. Now, I believe Souths mathematically can still make the top 8, which is crazy considering how bad their first 11 weeks were. And the Raiders, well, they can make it. They got pretty lucky against the Warriors, but they got it done. So, look, this is a hard game to call, man. I know Canberra Raiders as the favourite is always a concern. Souths have got nothing to play. Souths have got a chance of making the 8 still, but it's highly unlikely. Look, I'm going to take the Raiders with absolutely no confidence. I'll go Canberra by 8, but it should be a really close game. First try scorer, I'm going to go with Ethan Strange. I'm going to back him in as the first try scorer. I'll go Canberra by 8. Should be a really good one. All right, so I'll go for the tips quick, just so in case you just missed out or in case you missed it and you're just joining us. We're going to go Warriors 13 plus over West Tigers. Storm 13 plus over Parramatta. Broncos 1-12 over the Dogs. Cowboys 1-12 over the Sharks. Manly are my specials of the weekend. Manly 1-12 over the Roosters. Penrith to beat the Dragons 13 plus. Dolphins 1-12. And we're going to go the Green Machine, the Raiders 1-12. All right, guys. That's my tips done for round 21 of the NRL. Thank you all so much for tuning in on this Monday night. Let me know who you're tipping in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe. Enjoy your night, everybody. And, see you in the next one. Go the Cowboys.